Hi everyone. The Pan America isn't just one of the most advanced Harleys ever, it's arguably one of the most advanced adventure bikes ever. Of course Harley haven't just released one model, there's the Pan America and the Pan America Special, which is the really exciting version. Sitting at the very heart of this new machine is the 1252 cubic centimeter Revolution Max engine, which produces 150 bhp at 8,750 revolutions per minute and 94 pounds-foot at 6,750 revolutions per minute. How have Harley done it? They've built a whole new engine from the ground up. For a start, the engine architecture has changed considerably, with Harley's propensity for long-stroke design chucked in favor of a short-stroke design. This means they can rev the engine much harder to chase power. The rev limit of the Revolution Max is twice that of a stock Milwaukee 8. It's also got a nifty variable valve system to help chase both power and torque, while in the interest of weight saving it acts as a stressed member, which helps to bring overall weight of the standard model down to 245 kg and the S model to 258 kg. The frame is your standard steel tube affair, with the front frame, mid-frame and subframe bolting directly to the engine. The advantage to this is that if you take the thing off-road, which they're really hoping you will do, and you totally muck things up, it's not the end of the world. Bend the subframe and it's just a case of unbolting it and sticking on a new one. That's not the only thought Harley have given to off-roading, because they're really designed it to zoom around in the rough stuff. All the drain bolts have been recessed, so nothing gets wrecked by a mean-looking rock, while that letterbox headlight has been designed to cast a wide beam across the trail. Even the brake pedal can be adjusted without tools to swap between seated and standing riding positions, while the petrol filler cap has been placed right at the front, so you don't need to remove your tank bag to fill her up. But where things get seriously exciting is in the electronics department. Not only does it have all the usual suspects including hill hold control, cruise control, cornering ABS, lean-sensitive traction control, tire pressure monitoring, semi-active suspension, riding modes and a 6.8-inch touch-sensitive full-color TFT screen, there's also an option for adaptive ride height that automatically lowers the suspension by up to 5 cm when you stop. People are not expecting this from Harley-Davidson, says Paul James, international PR manager. And when they ride one, they're going to be blown away. One of the Pan America's most important features is the new 1252 cubic centimeter Revolution Max engine. Harley's air-cooled engines have 45-degree cylinders, with the pistons sharing a single crank pin, giving the uneven 315 degrees, 405 degrees firing order that people know, but that wouldn't work on the Pan America. What we have with this engine is a split crank pin, so imagine you take a single pin with two rods but in the middle you offset them from each other, says Michael Carlin, chief powertrain engineer. This gives you a 30 degrees split pin on a 60 degrees V, resulting in an even 90 degrees firing order. The 90 degrees firing order was decided on after research showed that it gives good traction and is one of the most pleasing engine notes to the ear. Harley have also added a computer-controlled VVT system that both improves performance and has other neat functions too, such as shifting the cams for easier starting. One of the main reasons we wanted to add VVT was so that you have a super wide torque band for use off-road, says Alex Boxmuski, chief engineer. So if you're in rough terrain or you need to get out of a rut, you don't have to coax the bike into it. Harley have also carried over the hydraulic valve actuation from their air-cooled Big Twins, which means the valves automatically adjust their own clearances, and even the camshafts have been designed to be replaced easily for future performance increases. Other work has also been done to maintain the Harley feel, so it's got two balancers, one in the crank and one in the head. The one in the head runs off the phasers, so the team have been able to tune in a level of imbalance that not only gives the bike some soul but also gives the rider feedback, so you don't have to stare at the talk to see what's going on. The Special is fitted with semi-active suspension as standard, but there's also an option for adaptive ride height. It's a concept that we've been working on and dabbling with over time, and now is the time when we have the right bike and tech to bring it to market, says Bjorn Christensen, chassis and suspension engineering manager. So the bike senses when you're coming to a stop, anticipates that, then seamlessly lowers the bike to inspire that level of confidence that you might not have. It's also great for getting on and off. Adventure bikes can be intimidating for people who aren't that tall, so being able to mount the bike easily is huge. As well as the clever suspension, the Pan America has a healthy suite of electronics to suit pretty much every riding condition. There are 9 riding modes in total in 3 different sets. There are the standard road, rain, and sport, then 4 off-road modes: off-road, off-road plus, custom off-road and custom off-road plus, Plus turns off rear ABS and dramatically reduces other electronic interventions. There are also 2 fully customizable user modes. Engine mapping, traction control, throttle response can all be adjusted by riders who want to dig deeper and find the right ride, says Melissa McTavish, Electronic Systems Manager. The settings and adjustments are also right there at the fingertips of the rider, so you can quickly set those up and move. Despite all the added tech, Harley have done incredible work to help keep the weight low. Mike Carlin used to joke that he wanted to see origami, says Bose Muskie. He wanted computer optimization on parts, so that things started to resemble laced oilies. The idea was that to refine every part, saving a gram here and there would add up. This was combined with bigger efforts elsewhere, such as a 4 kg saving with an aluminium tank to deliver a low center of gravity, which is key to good handling off-road. The Pan America was first announced back in 2018 and sent a shockwave through the bike world with its brand new water-cooled engine, polarizing looks and off-road intent. Harley's VP of Styling and Design told that the intention was to create a 2-wheeled Jeep that moved away from the insectoid styling employed by Japanese and European manufacturers. Thanks for watching.